is English of Standard 6th, and name of the lesson is The Story of Gautama's Quest. Dear children, here you can see the picture of Gautam Buddha. The Buddha was a philosopher, mendicant, meditator, spiritual teacher and religious leader who lived in ancient India. He is revered as the founder of the world religion of Buddhism. Dear children, this story of Gautama's quest is nothing but the biography of the life history of Gautam Buddha. Let us go through this. Here, the meaning of quest means search. Okay? Here we can say the Gautama's search. We'll begin the story. Gautama the Buddha was born over 2500 years ago as Prince Siddhartha. His name was Siddhartha. He was the son of a king, Raja Shuddhodhan. He was born on the sacred day of Vaishakha Purnima at Lumbini, situated near the city of Kapilavastu. 7 days after his birth, his mother Maya Devi passed away. Then he was looked after by his stepmother Gautami. So he got the name Gautama. It was prophesied at his birth that the infant would grow to be either a great Chakravarti, means an emperor. See here, prophesied, meaning prophesied, said what would happen in the future. Okay? Or sannyasi means a renunciate who would bring comfort to thousands of lost souls. Here, renunciate means sannyasi means a person who gives up all the pleasures of life for a reason. Got this? Means he accepts sannyasi life. The king was determined to prevent his beloved son from renouncing the world. He surrounded the prince with every imaginable luxury and comfort. It is said that the king had 3 magnificent palaces, one for each season of the year. Yes, you know that there are 3 seasons, correct? Summer season, rainy season and winter season. Yes, here the king had built 3 magnificent palaces for his son for 3 seasons. And in the beautiful atmosphere of these royal mansions. Here mansion means very large and impressive house. You can see this in the picture. This is a mansion. Okay, got the meaning? Prince Siddhartha lived his secluded, protected life. Secluded and protected life means here secluded means isolated, or you can say far from everything. Here you can see one child is far from his class. He is isolated. Got this? In good time, the prince was married to one of the most beautiful girls of the realm, Princess Yashodhara. She was the daughter of Kolian king. Soon, a son, Rahul, was born to them. At the age of 29, Siddharth went out to see his kingdom and to meet his subjects. Here subjects means his people. He beheld what the Buddhist books call the four signs, witnesses to the impermanence of the world. He saw an old man. Then he saw a diseased man, means a sick man, ill man. Then he saw a dead man and a monk. And there entered into his heart a vision of dukkha, means the word sorrow. You know the meaning of dukkha, correct? What is the way out of the word sorrow? He asked himself repeatedly. The unanswerable question led him to renounce worldly life, leave his wife and son, and set out in quest of the truth of life. He left the palace, he left his wife, he left his son, and set out to find out the quest of the truth of life. Here, the quest means you know that is search, correct? The story of Gautama's quest that ends in illumination and attainment of nirvana is one of the most moving tales of our times. For 6 years did Gautama practice intense asceticism. Here, asceticism means, see the meaning, simple and strict way of living for religious reasons. Taking very little food and strict discipline in the life. For several days in succession, he ate barely a grain of rice. His strong, athletic body was reduced to a bag of bones, but it served no purpose. The Buddha then scattered a handful of grass on the ground beneath the Bodhi tree and formed a seat for himself. I care not if my skin and nerves and bones decay. Decay means rotten. Okay? He thought. I care not if my lifeblood dries. I shall not give up until I attain to enlightenment. What divine willpower in these words! And what may not a man achieve if he would wake up his willpower? It is said that he saw a vision which contained a message for him. It acted as spiritual stimulant to him. Yes, the words were, yes, before that we will understand the meaning of stimulant. Okay, stimulant means something that encourages you and gives you energy. Yes, here you can say any situation. It may also trigger your energy, or any tablets that also give you the instant energy. Here the words were, tune the sitar neither low nor high. The string overstretched breaks and the music dies. The string overslapped is dumb and the music dies. Got the meaning? Not to stretch too much or less the tune of the sitar, or the wire you can see on the sitar, isn't it? That you cannot neither keep low or nor stretch high. If you overstretch, it breaks and the music will stop. And if you keep it loose, then also what happens? The music will die. It will not work properly. It will not sound properly. Correct? He thought to himself, I too have tortured my body to starvation. I have taken to extremes. Let me follow the middle path. When he tried to get up to take a bath in the river, he found that he had become so weak that he could not rise. Just then, a beautiful girl named Sujata appeared before him, carrying a golden bowl filled with sweetened milk and rice. When she saw the weakened ascetic, she offered the bowl at his feet and said, Lord, please accept my offering of milk and rice. Buddha accepted her offering. This was his first meal after many days of starvation. It refreshed him and infused a new strength in him. He realized that making the body suffer was not the way to enlightenment and truth. Gautama had longed for enlightenment. That night, he found answer to his query. What is the cause of sorrow? The cause of sorrow is desire. The cure for sorrow is to give up all desires and adopt right living. Born under a tree, the Buddha received illumination also under a tree. To this day, we venerate this tree as the Bodhi tree. Got this, children? He got the illumination under this Bodhi tree. Go through the meaning of illumination. This is a new word, and venerate. Okay? First, illumination. Illumination means lighting. Here you can say understanding for this lesson. Okay? Illuminate the bulb. The bulb illuminates. We say it lights. It gives the light. Okay? But here in this lesson, illumination means here understanding. Venerate. Venerate means have great respect for. We have a great respect for Bodhi tree, isn't it? Because under this Bodhi tree, the Buddha got enlightenment. Here, attainment. Attain is nothing but achievement. Obtaining something. Whatever we aim, that we obtained means we attained. Here one word came, nirvana, in this lesson, isn't it? Nirvana means the state of peace and happiness that a person achieves after giving up all personal desires. That is called nirvana. The Gautam Buddha, the story of Gautama's quest that ends in illumination and attainment of nirvana. Right? Yet decay, the meaning of decay is nothing but rot or get slowly destroyed. You can see here in the picture, the fruits rot. Infused, the meaning is make somebody have some particular quality. See dear children, here we can see the picture of Buddha under Bodhi tree. Right? Here, now we will move to our exercise part. Our lesson is complete. I hope you understood the lesson properly, isn't it? That is the biography of Buddha's life in short. Correct? Okay, now complete the following sentences with a reference to the passage. Here some sentences are given. We have to complete them by using the passage. First, we will write these sentences. Then we will try to complete the sentences. Okay. Now we will go through first one. Gautama, the Buddha, was born over 2500 years ago as, yes, it is there in the textbook, as Prince Siddhartha. Correct? Prince Siddhartha. Second, the king was determined to prevent his beloved son from, yes, from renouncing the world. Means he kept him separate, isolated. He kept him away from the world. Isn't it? Next, for 6 years did Gautama's practice intense asceticism. For 6 years did Gautama practice intense asceticism. Next, he realized that making the body suffer was not dash. Gautam Buddha realized that making the body suffer was not the way to enlightenment and truth. Right? Last one. To this day, we venerate this tree as dash. To this day, we venerate this tree as Bodhi tree. Right? Now next is fill in the blanks with the correct form of verb from those in the brackets. Here we can see a sentence and we have to write the correct form of verb in this blank. First we will write all these sentences. Okay. And words are given in the bracket. We have to choose the correct one from the bracket. Okay, we will go through first one. He dash the son of a king. He, here is and was. Is present tense, isn't it? Was past tense. So we will write was. He was the king. He was the son of a king. Who? Siddharth. Correct? Next. Prince Siddharth dash a secluded, protected life. Here lives, lived. Again past tense. So we will use lived. Right? Prince Siddharth lived a secluded, protected life. Next, Siddharth dash out to see his kingdom. Siddharth went, go. Go, it is in present tense, went, past tense. So we will use past tense, went. Siddharth went out. Siddharth went out to see his kingdom. Right? The unanswerable question dash him to renounce worldly life. The unanswerable question led, L-E-D, led him to renounce worldly life. Again, led is in past tense and L-E-A-D, lead, that is in present tense. He dash an old man, a dead man and a monk. He has, he seen, he saw. Correct. Saw, past tense. He saw an old man, a dead man and a monk. Right? This is about the verb form. Now next is fill in the blanks with the correct articles. You know in English there are 3 articles. A, and the. A and an are indefinite articles and the is definite article. Right? Okay, we will go through. First one. See this. Dash. Story of Gautama's quest is one of dash most moving tales of our times. Here we have to use the proper article a, an or the. We'll write the story. Correct? Specific story we are going through, that is Gautama's story. So it is the story of Gautama's quest is one of the most moving tales of our times. Here this is definite. Correct? So we are using the. Next, he ate barely dash grain of rice. His strong body was reduced to dash bag of bones. What to put here? A, an or the? See, he ate barely a grain of rice. Isn't it? A grain of rice. His strong body was reduced to a bag of bones. Correct? A bag. Here, these, the consonant sound is there and singular, isn't it? So, we can write here a. Third, dash beautiful girl called Sujata appeared carrying dash golden bowl. When she saw dash weakened ascetic, she offered dash bowl at his feet. Yes, dear children, here, come on, tell me what to use, a, an or the. Please go through the sentence. Dash beautiful girl. Yes, a beautiful girl. Correct? A beautiful girl called Sujata appeared carrying a golden bowl. Right? And when she saw what? The. Correct? The weakened ascetic, she offered the bowl at his feet. Got this, children? I hope you understood about these articles. Correct? Okay. Yes, thank you dear children. Children, please go through the lesson 2 times and try to understand the hard words.